Okay, welcome, good morning to our beautiful spot here on the Pai River. Take any last movements, any last things to settle, clear our space. Today we are practicing our elemental flogas or flowing yogas. We're going to start today by taking a seat, closing down the eyes, allowing ourselves to fully become present. Giving ourselves this time and space to heal and grow. We're going to start today with an honouring of the 5 elements and our symbiotic relationship with. We honour the spirit of earth and roots, feeling our connection to the earth, taking one deep breath. We honour our symbiotic relationship with the spirit of air and opening. Taking one deep breath. We honour our symbiotic relationship with the spirit of fire, light, and transformation. Taking one deep breath. We honour our symbiotic relationship with the spirit of water and life. Taking one deep breath. We honour our symbiotic relationship with the spirit of Akash and everything between. Honouring and bringing our connection to all the elements here and now. We are grateful. Allowing our breath to settle in our belly, feeling our belly expand and our belly contract. We're going to come into our first elemental practice, our practice of connection with air and opening. We're going to start this opening and connection in our belly. Feeling our belly expand on the in-breath Feeling our belly contract on the out breath. Expand, contract. Opening, letting go. Here we're going to bring a little bit more awareness into our belly by holding with our hands like we're holding a bowl in front of our belly, and really feel the energy expanding in our lower dantian, our core, and our energy contracting, keeping our focus and awareness in our lower energy center. One last breath here, really feeling that belly expanding just a little bit more. Okay, on our next breath in, we're going to breathe our hands gently up to our chest, to our heart, and turning our hands down, we're going to float that energy all the way down, rooting down into our lower dantian. Again, drawing that energy in from our belly, expanding our ribs up to our heart, and gently floating down like our hands are on clouds, all the way down, rooting ourselves down into the earth. Breathing in and opening. Breathing out, relaxing, softening. Finding a nice rhythm here, breathing in and opening. Breathing out, softening, relaxing, and really focusing on really coming down into your lower. So a little bit lower. This is very good. All the way down, rooting, very good. We really want to finish that off. That's where we send that energy down. Softening. Finding your rhythm here, open and active on the in-breath. Softening and relaxing on the out-breath, letting that energy come down. Again, focusing, active on the in-breath. Softening, coming down. Two more here. Okay, on our next breath in, we're going to breathe into our belly, ribs, chest, and we're going to come all the way up through our upper dantian, feeling our connection up to the heavens while still feeling connected to our belly and the earth. And gently floating our arms down, bring that energy out of our head, neck, chest, all the way down into our belly. Now here's where we can start to bring the backs of our hands together, rooting down and coming up through our central channel. Very good. Breathing in, staying connected to our belly, opening through that central channel, and breathing out, floating, softening, relaxing, feeling our roots down into the earth through our core, backs of the hands together, and coming up through our center. Breathing in through the center, and like a fountain, floating down around our whole being. Another name for this is the breath of life, or the fountain of youth. drawing in fresh life force energy, opening, relaxing and softening and letting go on the out breath. 2 more here, really soaking this up, active on the in breath. Okay, on our next out breath, we're even going to bring a little bit more curve into the spine. We're going to awaken the spine, bring some more blood and life force energy in there. So as we come down, we're going to curl down, really rooting ourselves down into the earth. Breathing in, we come up through our central channel and we just open our heart with a tiny back bend, really opening and softening, coming down, letting that energy float all the way down and sending the center of our back towards the back. Nice curl in our back, our spine, even bringing our hips to awaken, sending the belly forward, the heart open. Very good. Finding your rhythm here. Doing your best to synchronize your breath with your movements. Two more. Breath of life, really cycling through our central channel and feeling this clear energy just wash over our energetic, physical, mental bodies, clearing, letting go, opening and welcoming in new life. On our next breath out, we're going to let our hands float gently all the way down onto our knees, letting our breath settle, letting our mind settle, letting our body settle. In this clear space that we're cultivating, I'm going to invite you to set an intention for yourself, for your day. I invite a one-word intention to make it easier and clearer. Smile, peace, joy, vitality. And when your intention comes to you, settling on your one-word intention, and just allowing that one-word intention to be like a mantra, just emanating vitality, just emanating, pulsing through your being, within and without. Letting this emanation drift off and away, knowing that it's a part of you and your space. Okay, our next elemental connection practices is using the flow of life, flow of water, flowing in and around. Okay, continuing to wake up our spine. We are going to curl down from our neck, our head, our neck, our chest, sending the center of our back towards the back, curling down and opening, breathing in, lunging forward, nice and tall, heart open, chest open, curling down, head, neck, curling down one vertebra at a time, lunging forward and breathing in, opening, breathing out and closing, breathing in and opening, breathing out, finding your rhythm, nice curve, breathing in, nice and strong, opening, heart open. Sorry, see if we can find a rhythm here. We're supposed to be flowing, so let's breathe out, coming down, breathing in and opening. See if we can come a bit further. Let's curl all the way down, watching me, curling all the way, lunging forward and breathing in and open. So heart open, drawing up, very good. We should be able to feel this in the lower back and the hips, breathing out. 3 more here, soaking this up. Let's see if we can find a little bit more curve in that spine. Curling, opening. Last one, soaking it up. Finding yourself back to what would be center. Now see if you can find a bit more curve, a bit more movement. Yeah? The next one is we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to lunge forward all the way and gently curling back with our lower back, the center of our back, all the way coming up, our head being the last thing to rise and lunging forward. Just finding the opposite curve, the opposite bend in our spine. Breathing, moving with your breath. Not too slow, we're trying to bring in some flow here. Two more here. Letting go on the way down, drawing in on the way up, and finding ourselves in an upright seat, our new center. Just noticing any energy that brought in, any differences in our body, in our breath. Okay. We're going to continue and we're going to breathe our arms open like a bird. Sitting our chest open, there you go, very good. And we're going to breathe out and we're going to bring our left arm underneath our right into eagle arms. On our next breath in, we're going to bring our elbows up so our shoulders and elbows are in line, breathing into the space in the back of our shoulder blades, into the back of our heart, a place we don't reach very often. On our next breath in, we're going to breathe in just a little bit higher, stretching our elbows up, and then when we're ready, breathing out, curling down, and just letting ourselves come to rest. Staying connected to our breath in our belly. Feeling our body expand, staying exactly where you are, and our body contract.
Maybe this is painful.
Yeah, so listening to your body. Okay, on our next breath out, gently curling all the way up, releasing, unwinding our arms, and we can even roll our shoulders back to release one shoulder, other shoulder. Okay, our next breath in, opening our arms, bringing our right arm underneath our left, interlocking our hands, breathing our elbows up in line with our shoulders, breathing into the space in our shoulder blades. Next breath in, raising just a little bit higher and gently curling all the way down, allowing our head to be the last thing to fall. Noticing if there's any difference on this side. Breathing in, expanding, breathing out, contracting. And our next breath out, gently curling all the way up, unwinding our arms, releasing our shoulders, however feels good. Okay, nearly there, finishing our seat off. We're going to breathe in and open our arms, and we're going to give ourselves a hug. So either arm on top, whichever you like, and we're going to give ourselves a self-hug. We're going to relax in, snuggle in, and the idea is breathing into our belly, breathing up to our heart, and just relaxing, letting that energy from our heart flow all the way down through our being. 2 more breaths here, soaking up this self-love. The most important hug, I know one of the most important practices is the self-hug, the self-love. There is no hurry, staying here for as long as you like, and whenever you're done, coming back to a seated position, noticing how you feel. Often brings about a warmth and a calmness. Okay, continuing to flow with our water elements. We are going to bring our right leg out in front, straight, our left knee over the top, our left ankle over the top of our right knee. The idea is to get them on top of each other, but wherever is comfortable for you is where your limit is. This is half shoelace. Okay, from here we're going to breathe our hands all the way up to the sky, creating length. Breathing out, gently curling down, 1 vertebra at a time to wherever your limit is, not trying to push through, just finding your boundary and then breathing into that. A great stretch for your whole right side, from your ankle all the way through to your right hip and right lower back. Each breath in, opening into the stretch. Each breath out, allowing your breath to guide you deeper. 3 more breaths here. And the next breath out, gently curling all the way up, bringing our left ankle into the inside of our right thigh. We're going to bring our left arm all the way up and over, planting behind, fingers pointing towards the back and flowing. We're going to breathe in and open into a side bend. Breathing out, coming down, nice and gentle. Continuing here, breathing in and opening. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, sending our belly button towards the sky. Breathing out. Perfect medicine, the back bend to our front. Two more here. Last one. On our next breath in, we're going to hold and we're going to take a couple of breaths here in our opening side bend. Next breath out, gently coming all the way down, switching our legs, bringing our right ankle over our left knee, squaring up our shoelace, our half shoelace, very good. Breathing in, drawing our arms up towards the sky, nice and tall. Breathing out, curling down. One vertebra at a time, letting our head be the last thing to fall. And breathing into the stretch. And relaxing on the out breath. Two more breaths here. And the next breath out, gently curling up, one vertebra at a time. Bringing our right ankle to the inside, our right foot to the inside of our left thigh. Breathing in, drawing our right arm up and over, fingers pointing towards the back. Drawing ourselves all the way up into a side angle on the left side. Side stretch. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in and opening. Out. Breathing in. Doing your best to synchronize your breath with your movements. Two more. Last one, we're going to hold and take a couple of deep breaths. Next breath out, gently curling down, releasing our right leg. Very good. Okay, to finish our practice of water flowing, energy flowing, moving this energy in and around our body. We're going to do a full body tapping. So we stay, we find our breath in our belly. We feel our connection down to the earth. And with this connection to the earth and our breath, we start tapping underneath our cheekbones. Breathing deep. And on the out breath, letting go. Feeling free to make any noises. Or even just sighing out the mouth. Okay, moving to our upper lip. Tapping, staying connected to our breath. Moving down onto our bottom lip, our chin. Feeling these pulses. Breathing into try just under our bottom lip, just right here on the center. There you go, this is the point we're looking for. Okay, from here moving just through our jaw, moving through the sides of our neck, coming onto our collarbone right here in the center, staying connected to our breath. Noises are encouraged if they are ready to come out with a sigh. Moving through our whole collarbone, coming down through our chest. I like to bring my knuckles in here to really open up anywhere that's tender. Coming all the way into the center of our chest, our King Kong. Staying with our breath is key. Very good. Moving through our first rib on the sides. Finding anywhere that's tender is where we are holding energy or toxins. Moving through the rest of our ribs, the side of our body, coming through to our belly. Now staying gentle with our breath, soft in our belly. Noticing anywhere that's tender is where we're holding the bottom of our belly, moving through the sides, coming into the sides of our body, our kidney band. Staying with our breath, here is often where the mind wants to wander, our lower back. And here is often where we're holding the most, in our hips, our connection between our upper and our lower. Yeah, I really like to bring a bit more pressure and power here. Moving through our buttocks. Releasing, staying connected to our breath. Moving through the outsides of our legs. Very good, staying connected. All the way down through the outsides. Tops of our feet. From here I really like to even stretch my feet. Stretch, release through the toes, release through the top of the feet. And here we go on the way up. Insides of the feet, insides of the legs, all the way insides of the groin, nice and gentle through the belly, all the way up through the chest, collarbone, neck, chin, upper lip, under our cheeks, moving through to our temples, through our forehead, the center of our foreheads, the top, now moving through to the top, the front of our head. I even like to bring my hands in to really open the sides and back of our head. Coming to the back of our neck, really releasing onto our shoulders and grabbing a hold and connecting to our breath. On our next breath in, we're going to breathe in, grabbing a hold of all this energy. Breathing out and clearing, releasing, shaking it off. Can even bring a bit more energy into our hands and shake it off, release it, let it go. And to finish our full body tapping, we finish with cross pulls. So we grab a hold of our left neck, our left shoulder. Breathing in, we grab hold. Breathing out, we clear across to our right hip, letting go. Grabbing a hold of our right side. Breathing out, we clear across to our left hip. Left side, right hip. Right shoulder, left hip. One more each side. Really working with the breath, that's how it works. Breathing in, grabbing hold. Breathing out, clearing to the right. Right side. Breathing out, clearing all the way to the left. Taking a moment here, just noticing how you feel, noticing how that felt through the different parts of the body, even through the mind. Okay, moving to our next elemental practices. We're going to move into fire. We're going to build up a little bit of energy. And we're going to enjoy this. So, staying where you are, or moving to the side of your mat if you need to. We're going to sit with our legs out in front, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to breathe in, drawing our hands all the way up to the sky. Breathing out, coming down, finding our range of movement where we find resistance. And then we breathe in, open the heart a little more. Breathe out, curling all the way down, letting our head be the last thing to fall. Breathing in, gently curling up, one vertebra at a time, planting our hands just behind our bum, fingers facing forward. Breathing in, we push all the way up into upwards plank. Breathing out, gently coming down. Breathing in, drawing up, creating length. Breathing out, curling down. Breathing in, creating a little more length. Breathing out, curling down. Breathing in, finding our seat, hands behind our bum. Breathing out, coming up. Breathing in, a little bit stronger, finding that fire. Breathing out, coming down. That's 2, doing very well. Breathing in, coming up. This is our rhythm. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in, shining that heart. Breathing out, allowing ourselves to curl. Breathing in and up. Planting our hands. Breathing out, upward plank. Breathing in, hips a little higher. Nice, find that fire. Breathing out, coming down. That's 3, doing well. Breathing in, creating length. Breathing out. Breathing in, creating length. Breathing out, coming down. Breathing in. Breathing out, upwards plank. Breathing in, a little bit higher. Find that fire. Breathing out, coming down, doing well. Breathing in and up. Breathing out. Into length. Out, letting go. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing up. Breathing into that fire, bringing our hips a little higher. Breathing out, coming down. Very good. 4 more. Let's finish this fire off. Breathing in and up. Out. Into length, shining the heart. Out, letting go. Breathing in, nice and gentle. Breathing out, pushing up. Breathing in, finding the fire. Breathing out. 3 more, doing well. In and up. Out. In, creating length. Out. In. Out. In, finding that fire. Out, coming down. Okay, you can either follow me or move to your own rhythm for the last 2. Up. Down. In. Out. In. Out. In for fire. Out. Last one. Moving with your rhythm, your body. Well done. Finding your seat, legs crossed. Just noticing how your body feels, how your mind feels. Allowing our breath to settle. Okay, we're going to come up and over our knees into tabletop for our last fire practice. Okay, from tabletop we're going to push up into plank, nice and strong. Feeling our heart pushing back into the back of our chest. And next breath out all the way back into downwards dog. Even walking your dog, sending your hips up towards the sky, really pushing down through our hands and our shoulders. Okay, here is our starting position. And our next breath in, we're going to push forward to plank. Breathing out, dropping our hips, opening our heart. Breathing in, opening our heart a little more. Breathing out, pushing all the way back to downwards dog, nice and strong, taking 1 breath here. That's 1 round. Breathing into plank, nice and strong. Breathing out, dropping our hips. Breathing in, opening our heart. Breathing out, pushing all the way back. 1 breath here. In through plank, out dropping our hips, in opening our heart, pushing out all the way back, really finding that fire. This is our last fire practice. In through plank, out dropping our hips, in opening our heart, pushing back, breathing out, clearing. 1 breath here. Breathing in through plank, breathing out, dropping our hips, breathing in, opening our heart, breathing out all the way back, releasing, letting go, hips towards the sky. Breathing in, dropping our hips out, in, opening our heart, pushing back all the way, letting go. Okay, last 3. a little different for our last three. So we're going to breathe in through plank. Breathing out, dropping our hips. Breathing in, opening our heart. Here's where we change. We breathe out and look over our left shoulder. Breathing in and up. We breathe out and look over our right shoulder. Breathing in and up. Pushing, releasing, letting go all the way back with some fire. One breath here. Last two, you can do it. Breathing in through plank. Breathing out, dropping our hips. Breathing in, opening our heart. Breathing out over the left. Breathing in and up. Breathing out over our right. In and up. Breathing out. Fiery, letting go, releasing. Last one. Moving with your breath forward, dropping the hips, opening the heart, over the left shoulder, in and up, over the right shoulder, in and up, breathing out, all the way back, last release, 2 breaths here. Great job, bending into our knees, coming all the way down and even coming down into a child's pose just to release. Allowing the breath to settle, the body to settle. Even bringing the corners of our mouths up towards our ears in appreciation for this practice, for ourselves, giving ourselves this time and space to heal and grow. Okay, from here we can even start to rock into our hips, rocking to the right, rocking to the left, just helping move that medicine around. Moving through our lower back. Yes, finding a bit more rock, really opening in those hips. The more we rock, the more we open. And our next rock to the right side, we're going to come up and over and release through our right shoulder. Very good, just breathing into that. When you're ready, coming back down through center and rocking up and over the left side. Just releasing, creating space. Gently coming back through center and slowly walking ourselves all the way up. Okay, that was our fire practice, connection. Now we are going to bring it down to the earth to release, to be held and supported. One of my favorite parts of practice, we're going to come down to lying flat on our back. Doing really well. One vertebra at a time. And even just coming into corpse pose, just allowing the body to settle, to feel our connection down to the earth. Feeling held and supported. Okay, we're going to come into banana pose today, a side bend. So we're going to bring our elbows, our arms above our head, interlocking our hands on our elbows. Bringing our feet together, and we're going to walk our feet over towards the right side. Keep going till we find a nice stretch in our left side, and then we bring our upper body, our shoulders, over towards the right, keeping our shoulder blades down on the mat. Breathing into the stretch in our side body, the left side of our body. If this becomes too much for the shoulders or the arms, you can even just relax our arms just in cactus, just bent either side. But if it's not too much, I recommend you stay here. If you'd like a little bit more in the side of the body and our hips, which is where we're targeting, we can bring our left ankle over our right, just locking ourselves in. Listening to your body, allowing if this is not too much for your shoulders and you'd like to go a little bit further, you can even grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and just continue to pull that up and across to the right side. Many options here, listening to your body, what it needs, wants today. One more breath here, allowing the body to settle, the breath to settle. And our next breath out, bringing the upper body back to center, bringing our lower body back to center, just noticing the difference on each side of our body. And when you're ready, interlocking our hands on our elbows, bringing our feet over towards the left. When we find our stretch, then we bring our upper body over towards the left, keeping our shoulders down. Deciding to stay here through listening to our breath, or finding one of our alternates. Relaxing through the shoulders, even bringing our right ankle over our left. And if you like, grabbing a hold of the right wrist with the left hand, just continuing that banana bend. One more deep breath here. Breathing out, bringing our upper body back to center. Bringing our lower body back to center. And bringing our knees up to our chest to give ourselves a well-deserved hug. Allowing our practice to wind down. Allowing the earth to receive and support us. We can rock side to side through the kidney band and the lower back if we like. And our next breath in, we can curl our head up towards our knees, really helping our whole spine release, our neck. And breathing out, curling down one vertebra at a time, a nice way to just create more space. Okay, for one of our last poses today, we're going to bring both of our knees over towards the left side, opening our arms up towards the sides, Feeling this in our lower back, feeling the twist in the center of our back, breathing into wherever is tightest. You can choose to stay exactly where you are. If you'd like to go a little deeper, we can bring our right leg underneath our left leg, just to really enhance that twist. One of our last poses today, allowing gravity to take over. Allowing our breath to slow down. Allowing our mind to let go. Last breath here. Breathing out, gently bringing our knees back through center. Giving ourselves another hug. Bring our left arm out to the side and our knees all the way over to the right side. Choosing to stay exactly where you are, or if you'd like to go a little deeper, bring your left leg underneath your right. One more breath here. Breathing out, gently coming through center. One last hug, knees into the chest. Breathing out, letting our knees and our legs come all the way down onto the mats. Our last stretch is stretching our arms up above our head, creating length, sending our legs, our feet away, stretching further and further. Breathing out, coming into our final resting pose. Arms nice and wide, feet out to the sides, taking up some space. Sinking down into the earth. Coming into our connection with the Akash, the space. Connecting all the elements here and now, within and without. Breathing in, we feel the energy moving and flowing through our body. Breathing out, we soften and relax and sink into the earth. Breathing in, feeling ourselves open. Breathing out, relaxing, sinking down, becoming heavier. Breathing in, feeling. Breathing out, relaxing, letting go. Okay, from this space of self-love, nourishment. We're going to bring to our mind's eye our intention we set for ourselves, for our practice at the start of this. And when we have our intention, we are going to let it emanate through our mind like waves. And we are even going to add I am our intention. I am vitality. I am emanating, being our intention. Allowing our emanations, our intentions to disappear. Our entire body relaxed, our breath relaxed, our mind relaxed. Gently listening to our breath, deciding to stay exactly where we are, or when you're ready, gently waking up the body. When you're ready to wake up the body, a really nice way is to bring each fingertip to our thumb to awaken the energy channels, bringing our forefinger, our pointer to our thumb, our middle finger to our thumb, our ring finger to our thumb, our pinky finger to our thumb, keeping our eyes closed. When you're ready, rolling onto your left side, our yin channel. When you're ready, coming up to our last seated position and just noticing how our body feels if our body is sitting any easier. Noticing how our breath feels, if our breath is flowing any easier. And noticing how our mind feels, if our thoughts are any further apart. We're going to bring our hands up to heart center in gratitude to the 5 elements and our symbiotic relationship with. We are going to honor in gratitude the mother below and all the beauty that surrounds, the Father above and all the beings in the universe, and our true self within, balancing, harmonizing the Holy Trinity. Bringing our practice to a close today, we bow our head, bringing our thumbs up to our third eye. May all our practices bring about clear, enlightened thoughts. Bringing our hands down to our mouth. May all our practices bring about honest, enlightened speech. Bringing our hands down to our heart. May all our practices bring about an open and loving heart. Thank you for sharing practice. Let me know how it was for you. Namaste. There is no hurry after creating this space and connection with yourself and nature. Doing whatever feels natural.
Well, the practice is very good. It's like you tend to really, you know how to balance it. It's enough, but it's not too much. And I like that very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Same with what you're doing in overall. Yeah, it's like you tuned in to me very well, I think.
Yeah, I feel you quite well.
Yeah.
I even see a lot of myself in different aspects of you. So it,
Nice.
it
Yeah.
you know, and the fact that you're ready and ready for these practices and this connection with nature and ready to commit that to yourself. That's all it requires. You know, and if you're ready for that, then you're ready to take the next steps in harmonizing, enlightening, loving and healing yourself. In the end, all the same thing. So from here I recommend jumping in the river or some hydrotherapy, some hot and cold showers, some journaling and some loving, nourishing food.
Yeah. All this are already prepared, easy to do. And,
Good to hear, good to hear. Love from our land here in Pai.